Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming in a different place. I'm actually parked at a public library in the parking lot under amazing shade, so my camera won't heat up because Sony cameras tend to heat up, so don't ever get a Sony. Go with Canon. Anyways, as you can see from the title, we're gonna be talking. Make sure my door's locked. Wow! Okay. Today we're gonna be talking about clear signs that he doesn't like you. In today's video, we're going to be talking about signs, clear signs that he just doesn't like you, or at least like you as much as you think he does. I got my phone, I got my notes. Alrighty, the number one sign to tell if he actually likes you or not is his words and his actions don't match up. In the beginning, I feel like everything is exciting, new, crazy, consistent, and everything is like fireworks, right? And butterflies and excitement. Everything is dandy and perfect. Perfect. But the things that he say in that specific conversation versus his actions after some time has passed, when his words and his actions just doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, he said this, but he's doing that. He said he claims to be clingy, but he barely texts. Or he claims to do this, but this is what he's doing. So if his actions and words don't align, don't match up, that's a clear, and it also depends like what he says versus what he does. And when his actions, you need to pay attention to the actions. The actions is what will truly show you. If his actions is nothing like what he says, take his actions over all of his words. And that is a clear indicator, very clear sign that he doesn't like you or care about you like that, because it's just so obvious. It's very obvious in people's actions. And you don't cling on to the words that he say if his actions is telling you something completely different. Don't give a shit about his words. The second sign is him not showing any interest in your life, your day-to-day, what you're up to, having a lack of interest in what you're up to. How's your day going? Your life in general, your well-being. If he's not like checking in, how's your day going? I hope you have a great day. Asking about if you ate or what did you eat. Showing any type of interest that he cares and he wants to know. He's curious about what you're up to. If he's not even asking those questions, he doesn't give a fuck. Because, right, any person that cares about you wants to know, how's your day going? What are you up to? What are your plans for today? How's your day going? What are you gonna do later on? And if he's not asking you any of those questions, yeah, he doesn't really give a fuck. Another sign that he doesn't really like you, or he's not that into you, is him showing a lack of interest in sharing with you his life, his backstory, his history. It's not like he has to tell you his body count and like what his childhood was like or whatever, but just the little things, like not really sharing any type of backstory on himself or a little about him, and you literally know nothing about him. It's a clear indicator. He doesn't really like you. He's not trying to get to know you. He doesn't want you to get to know him. He doesn't care for you to get to know him like that. And avoiding deep conversations. If he just talks about surface level stuff with you, he's not really talking about like his future plans or like his goals or what he's working on or like what does he do for a living, and keeping you in the loop with his business. He doesn't have to tell you everything. You don't have to know everything that he's up to or like his personal information, but not being able to talk about serious, mature, grown things and topics, not really opening up to you to some extent, can be a red flag, because it just shows that he has like no interest in you getting to know who he is. So there's like some type of fucking agenda, or the conversation is just a conversation. It's not a meaningful conversation. There's no intention behind the conversation. Another sign that he's not really into you is he's not making any effort to see you. Not making an effort to come see you, spend time with you, do things with you. And if the only time that they're spending with you is at their place, Netflix and chilling, that's a red flag. You know, you want to be able to, I feel like we all love those slow days where we just stay at home, eat, have a good dinner, watch a good movie. Yeah, that's completely normal. But every single meetup is at their place, and not everyone feels comfortable going over to somebody else's like property and housing. He doesn't really want to go out in public with you and go places and actually be out and doing things with you. It's a red flag. I'm not necessarily he doesn't like you or he's not into you, but it's definitely something to take note of. And you also have to vocalize that if you're not comfortable or you don't really care to be at his place every single time you guys hang out. That needs to be communicated as well. And I feel like I definitely learned that from experience, speaking up sooner about it. And I was just kind of like, oh, it's whatever. But no, it's really, at the end of the day, it really wasn't whatever to me. If that's something that early on you are like, yeah, we can't be just going to your house, eating and like chilling, and like if you're intimate, you're being intimate. Like if that's something that you don't see yourself doing with a person, mention that early on. Don't tell him after like the 3 or 4 times that you guys have gone to his place and you guys just hung out there. Yeah, but not making any type of effort to see you, what is we doing? Like eventually, you know, I get people's schedules are busy, everyone have their own lives, but to some extent it's like, when are you gonna meet up? Are you making plans? Are you thinking of making, you know, time in your schedule and both of your schedules to meet up and spend time and actually get to know each other in person? Not showing any type of effort in that sense is like red flag. When he doesn't really match your energy, if you're sending him pictures, or then it doesn't have to be pictures of yourself, but just sending him pictures, especially pictures of your face, and you're feeling really cute, you want to send him a pic, and you do that, and he doesn't like your picture, he doesn't hype you up, he doesn't compliment you, and he doesn't say anything about your picture, he's probably, I don't know, to me that's a red flag. Necessarily say that he's not into you or he's not attracted to you, but it is kind of weird. Like you clearly see the photo, and for you to not have a reaction, that's weird. If he's hyping you up though, and he's like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're pretty, or whatever, that's a good thing. That's a green flag, and that is a good sign. But when he's not saying anything, he's not even liking your picture, it's awkward as fuck. It's awkward as fuck. He's just not matching your energy, he's not complimenting you, and these are things that are not like groundbreaking or a deal breaker for some people, but definitely something to take note of, because, and obviously when you're texting this person, you're talking to this person, obviously you have an interest in them, and so for them to supposedly have an interest in you but not like your picture or compliment you or anything, that's a bit weird. Okay, there's people coming in the parking lot, so I'm getting a little bit nervous. But also just feeding into, you know, giving you positivity in your life. If he's not doing that, I don't know, he is probably not that interested in you, because why would you not feed someone positivity or hype someone up or compliment them? Like, how can you not? So that's just very odd. It's very, very odd. Last but not least, a sign that he's clearly not into you or he doesn't really like you is, what the fuck was it? Mainly how you feel after the interaction with this person. Your body will tell you many things that your mind won't catch up with, your heart won't catch up with, and your body will just tell you exactly what it is without actually being able to speak to you. It's the way that you feel after your interaction with the person. You hang out with the person. Do they leave you feeling confused, out of place, not knowing where you stand with them? Are you feeling dispirited, just feeling off, low on energy, or on edge? I think these are important things to take note of, because that's your body telling you, giving you the response of what it feels after that interaction with that person. Sorry, I have my gum in my mouth. Should I spit it out? Bah. I have a gum in here. People are coming in this parking lot and I'm getting a bit nervous because I don't know if I'm supposed to be filming. I'm in a public library, so parking lot, so I don't know if I'm able to film in the parking lot over here. I don't know. But your body will tell you, y'all. If you're feeling any type of uneasiness or just offness, you feel a bit drained, you feel tired, you don't feel positive at all, yeah, something's off. Something's off. It needs to be seeked. These are just very clear signs, I feel like, that someone is doesn't like you, or doesn't have any genuine interest in you, or the relationship itself is a bit rocky. You just never know. But I feel like when it's clear, it's gonna be clear when you're dealing with someone that knows what they want, that's very intentional with you, that respects you, that actually cares about you and wants to get to know you. I feel like it'll be very clear. You will know. Point blank, if you're feeling off, something doesn't feel right, it's your body's way of telling you that something's off. You should not ignore it. I've ignored that specific feeling for so long. Sorry, I'm trying not to look to the side because I feel like somebody's looking at me. And I don't have my blinders on my windows, so I feel like, people can see me. Anyways, just having that feeling of uneasiness and not feeling, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. And you can tell. That's something to be careful of, because clearly your body is telling you something. That's not to say once you feel this way to cut that person off. No. But if every time you hang out with this person, you spend time with the person, you sleep over, whatever, you engage, you interact, you are intimate, whatever, and you're just feeling off, yeah, no. Be careful. That's all I gotta say, be careful. There's just so many other signs that guys will show you when they just don't care about you. they don't like you like that. People's energy don't lie. And when you spend time in the presence of someone, their energy rubs off on you. Your body will catch that energy and it'll tell you through your own energy what you're feeling. That's your answer. So hopefully that was a good old some ways that guys will do things that is a sign that he's not clear about you. And you know what, no one should know you're not expecting somebody to know whether they love you or really like you, want to pursue you off the bat. But also, if you're confused and you're feeling confused, you should not be feeling confused. And I feel like when people know, they know. And when they know, you will feel and you will know. So if you're having those feelings of like, oh, I don't know about this, I feel weird, something feels off, my energy's off after hanging out with them, yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I've personally experienced that, and I kept going back, kept hanging out, kept interacting, and I felt the same every single fucking time till I stopped dealing with the person. And then that's when those feelings that I felt stopped. I didn't feel that way anymore. So that's just from personal experience, something to be aware of for sure. But yep, that's it. I can do another part of signs that he doesn't really like you or he's not into you. It's just so obvious. Maybe I don't even need a video. It's so obvious. I'm big on if he wanted to, he would. Because it's true. A real man will not play games with you. A real man will not leave you wondering for 8 hours, 24 hours, 2 days, a week. No. And that's also like having respect for the other person. If you're the type of person to not really text or be too, I guess, in contact too early on and you want to take things slow, I think that's something that you should communicate to the other person instead of assuming, oh, it's too early. Oh, we shouldn't be texting this often. Oh, we shouldn't see each other just yet. Like, instead of just thinking that, I feel like you should have the basic respect for the other person and communicate that to the other person, because you can't expect the other person to know that. But hey, everyone's different. Take everything how you want to take it. Everyone has different preferences, beliefs, and styles of how they want to go about dating and talking to people. And so yeah, to each their own. These are just some things that I've experienced personally that showed me that, yeah, this person doesn't really care about me as much as I thought they did. They don't really like me as much as I thought they did. And that's okay. When someone shows you that they don't have any interest in you anymore or ever, it's okay. Don't take that as rejection. It's okay. If anything, they're doing you a favor, because that's just going to put you in the direction closer to someone that is worthy of your time, love, and energy. So don't ever take it as I wasn't this, I wasn't that, or I wasn't good enough, blah, blah, because no, that's not the case. You take people as face value and you make your judgment. You move accordingly. And it's that simple. Ah!